pretending I was Sid Cherise. I had this fabulous extension. I mean, I could turn anything my first audition. And they told me, well, you're too short to be a boy. Would you like to be a pony? And I said, what's that? They said, a girl. Oh, what do I have to do? Show us your legs. And so I went. And they hiked up my dungarees and put on a pair of nylon stockings and some high heels. It was freaky. It was incredible. So they brought me back downstairs and they said, oh, you have wonderful legs. I said, really? Terrific. It's so strange thinking about this. I mean, it was a lifetime ago. I was 16. Anyway, there was this thing about me hiding it from my parents. Well, that was something, because I had to buy all these things, shoes, earrings, makeup, and I would hide it all. And my mother would find it. And I told her there was this girl at the show, and she didn't want her mother to find out, so I'm holding these stuff for her. She believed me. Well, I was finally in show business. Well, it was that asshole of show business. But it was a job. Well, nothing to brag about. I had friends, but after a while it was so demeaning. No one at the jewel box had any dignity, and after a while, everybody was so ashamed of themselves and considered themselves freaks. I don't know. I guess it was the lack of dignity that got to me, so I left. So I muddled around. I worked as an office boy, a waiter, but without an education, you can't get a good job, so when the jewel box called and asked if I would come back, I went. We were working at the Apollo Theater at 125th, working 4 shows a day with the movie. It was so tacky. And the show was going to Chicago. My parents wanted to say goodbye, and they were going to leave the luggage at the theater after the show. Well, we were doing this Oriental number, and I looked like Adam May Wong. I had this big, huge chrysanthemum on either side of my head. I had this big headpiece with gold balls hanging all over it. We were going on for the finale, and working down the stairs, who should I see standing by the stage door? My parents. They got there too early. I freaked. I didn't know what to do. I said to myself, okay, I'll just go quickly pass by them like all the others and they'll never recognize me. So I started down the stairs, and just as I passed my mother, I heard her say, "Oh my God." I died. But what could I do? I mean, I had to go on work now, so I passed by them, I went, and well, after the show, after dressing and taking my makeup off, I went down, and there they were, from all these, and the only thing they said to me was, he's right, make sure you eat, and take care of yourself. And before my parents left, my father turned to the producer and said, "Take care of my son." That's the first time he ever called me that. I